A couple of weeks ago, Melanie and I celebrated our 7-year wedding anniversary. And to celebrate, we decided to head out to the Pittsburgh area and hit some stores and other little places that we normally don't get to. Pittsburgh is about an hour away from us, so we made a day of it and we had quite the adventure. Mainly gaming stuff. We're hitting a couple of places that we've been meaning to hit. Arcadia Collectibles is a new place that opened up a little while ago, and we know Adam from Warp Zone. And there's a couple other places too that we're gonna hit along the way. But first, we gotta make a musician's detour. We're here at Guitar Center Pittsburgh for the first time, so let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into there. Here we go. I actually managed to not spend a penny in Guitar Center. After Guitar Center, we hung out in that area for a little bit. We hit the Pittsburgh Mills Mall, which there was a couple of cool stores in, but it was mainly just a quick GameStop run. They had like 10 games in GameStop. But there was also this pretty cool arcade, and it's laid out really neat in there. It's a big mall, so we kind of enjoyed that. And after that, Melanie wanted to go to this craft store that she's been longing to go to for years, hasn't gotten a chance to. We finally got to. And we found these really awesome light switch covers. 2 for the game room and 1 for the studio. You see Galaga, Pac-Man, and this Fender Hot Rod Deluxe amp light switch cover for the studio downstairs. And they really accent the themes of these rooms really well. After that was the kind of highlight of our day. Arcadia Collectibles. The whole reason we went out to the Pittsburgh area was to make a visit to this shop. The reason being is we know one of the owners from our local favorite game store ever, Warp Zone. His name's Adam. Arcadia Collectibles is a joint venture between Adam and a friend of his. So you see all along the walls here, we've got some retro stuff, some Sega Genesis, PS2, original Xbox. There's some Wii up there towards the ceiling. We also have display cases with some harder to find stuff, a little bit more high dollar items. At the time I was there, he had a lot of the Lunar games for PS1, which I was super tempted to buy. And they were doing this Game Boy raffle with Pixel Revival. So that was really neat. Them, Warp Zone, Retrograde Collectibles, and one other store that I can't really remember the name of right now. After Arcadia Collectibles, it was time to grab a bite to eat and head back into home turf to hit Warp Zone. Now, Warp Zone is a total gem of a game store to have in the Western PA area, and if you haven't checked it out already, you've been missing out for a while. They started out as a smaller store over in Southwest Greensburg, and since then have grown exponentially to where they are now in South Greensburg. And what Kerry and his team have done with Warp Zone is nothing short of inspiring and incredible. Not only can you have a field day as a collector shopping for all eras of retro games all the way up to the modern stuff, PS5 and such, but there's also a ton of collectibles there, DVDs now, and the biggest thing, the mini arcade. This is a room where you can go spend $5 to play all day. The machines don't take coins and you just have fun. And what it's doing is it's exposing this arcade culture to an entire new generation. I see kids from the neighborhood in there at all hours that they're open playing on these arcade machines that are replicas of games that our parents enjoyed back starting in like the 80s. And it's just really incredible to see, and I love it. You look around here, you've got a great inventory at which all of the prices are incredible on. If you do have trade-ins, they treat you very, very well with their trade-in value. And when you're here, you honestly feel like you're part of the family. It's like a home away from home for us, and we love it. Like, Warp Zone is part of the reason that we wanted to move to the Greensburg area, and we did. Big shout outs to Warp Zone and Arcadia Collectibles and Guitar Center for letting us film there. We had a great time. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. We're going to be doing more long form videos like this. Of course, we got the gaming live streams. We're about to finish up our It Takes Two playthrough, and we've got some reels coming out too. So subscribe here at Abbott's Arcade on YouTube. Follow over on Twitch and your favorite forms of social media, and give Warp Zone and Arcadia Collectibles and Retrograde Collectibles a follow too, because they are totally awesome. So we'll see you guys next time. Talk to you soon.